everybody, this is Teresa from Healthy Vibrant You, and today we're going to talk about the most effective way to pray. So the first thing I want to say is there is no wrong way to pray. It really is okay, however you've been doing it all this time, you're not doing it wrong. There is, however, a more effective way to pray, and that's the way we're going to talk about doing it today. The universe works in such a way that our thoughts are magnetic. So whatever it is we're thinking or focusing our attention on is actually gathering more thoughts like it magnetically and bringing them to you or to the situation that you're focused on. So what we want to start doing is to pray for situations, people, or things from a place of the way we want things to be. So instead of praying from a place of lack, which is what most of us do all the time, it's just natural, we're praying from a place of fulfillment, a place of expectation, a place of knowing what we want. So in the event of child abuse, we're praying for a child that may be being abused, rather than the focus being on that picture in our mind that we have, because as sensitive people, we do get pictures stuck in our mind. So if we see something that really strikes a chord in our heart, we will hang on to that picture. And sometimes it's really not pretty, so we want to make an effort to really let that go and work from a different place. So rather than praying from a place of, oh, I wish this child would have a better life, all this horrible stuff is happening to them, and this, that, and the other thing, what we want to do is pray from a place of focusing our attention on the life that we want for that child, what we want to see that child have, to live a life full of love, fulfillment, support, structure, and just overall well-being. So we'll focus our attention there, hold that thought in our mind and in our hearts as we pray for this particular child. And what that does is it attracts more magnetic thoughts that are of that same caliber, which is a higher vibration than the negative thoughts we had before. And it's quicker moving the energy to get to that place that we want to be. So holding a vision of the world as we want it to be when we're praying, whether it be for ourselves, for other people, for situations or things, is actually the fastest way to get our prayers heard and answered and bring manifest to our life. Now, that being said, something I always like to add is because just because I'm visualizing it doesn't mean it's the best for everyone involved. So what I want to add to that is I always say at the end of any prayers or thoughts that I put out there for another person, for myself, or for any situation, I always say this or something better, God, because the higher knowing of the universe knows what's best for everyone, and I don't always know that, even though I like to think that I do, and I'm sure some of you can relate to that feeling. So I always say at the end, this or something, the universe, that I want this level of thought, I want this level of things to happen, but if you see something higher that's better, then please manifest that. Please leave some comments below the video. I'd love to hear your feedback or to hear how this is working in your life or how your life has changed when you changed the way you were thinking. Changing the way we pray and put intentions out there also changes our thoughts. It causes us to look at our thoughts more, which keeps us thinking in a more positive direction, which in turn will keep us just being more positive people. And that's the energy that we as highly sensitive people or as a light worker community really want to bring to this planet. So thank you so much for